Okay. Hey, when you install Windows 11, even from Windows 10, you gotta clean. My advice is to get your hands on this program. I can't run it because it'll turn off the capture program. Okay, see now it's ready. It found 12 issues. One issue is gonna say this, and you run it. Make sure the memory is free and there's nothing clogging. The next thing to do is to run WiseCare 365 or whatever program that you feel that is close to it. Um, but you need to do some things before you install, and you need to do things after you install Windows 11. Okay, so you would run this. Okay, you do the PC checkup. You do all of these up to here. That's big files. If you're worried about, that's another thing too. Space. How much space do you have? Okay. Oh, something needs to be optimized. What needs to be optimized? You see, 11 changes your settings. See, skin. We also got some privacy issues. My advice is this is what you would do. Run this once once you run these two cleaning systems, then don't worry about system optimizer. It's going to change anyway. If you got a hard drive, a solid hard drive, then run this, and then you run this to clean out, to make sure the registry doesn't have any gaps, because you want the whole process to run as fast as it can. Okay, and that's all you have to do. All right. And then after you install 11, then you have to go back in and make some tweaks. Hmm. I thought I changed all of that. Hmm. All right, so we're going to go in here. These are the tweaks. You want to increase more bandwidth. Okay. This is for those of you who got home, you would use this one. And for those of you who got pro, you would use that. So follow the directions in this. I don't have, since I don't have access to my NAS anymore, a lot of stuff is, well, it's on the NAS. So let me see if I can pull this up. So you want to go to the group policies and you want to change the setting. Make sure everything is set to 0 because Microsoft might have changed the settings. We really don't know unless we go in there and check it out ourselves. And then this will help you do all of that. Let's see, I thought this had all the other features. Wow, this only has this one little thing. Okay, it just have that one. Okay. I'll create something for Windows 11 so to tell you what to do after. Oh, here we go. So you want to make sure that this is the management, power management. It should not be changed. And make sure you have all these network adapters. A lot of them are in there by default when you put the driver in. You just keep the one network and drive adapter. If you're not using Bluetooth, you can turn it off because it does piggyback. Hey, what's this? Hmm. Okay. Okay, just follow the directions, and then we have to go into the registry TCP link here. There's another setting in here that needs to be changed. The max connection it should be 10. For some reason, it's set to 0. That's this connection here. On TCP optimizer. I don't think this does anything. This is for 100 plus. We have to run that again. Because what's going to happen is they're going to change the settings. Remember, everything gets changed. It's not going to keep your settings. And you're going to have to add max hashtag size. All these have to be added again. Well, that's what you're going to have to do. Okay? After you install Windows 11. Now, just check and see if the settings need to be, if they don't need to be changed. And that's about it. You just do that and clean the drive and get rid of the old version. Because technically speaking, it is giving you another version of Windows 11. An updated one. Okay, so I give you all the information in these files, which it's good because I can go back and look over it myself. All right, so that's what you do before and after updating Windows 11. Okay, and those of you who haven't done so yet, you better put that on your new machine because what's gonna happen? They might stop. I don't know what they're gonna do with 12. My computer is getting old. I did show you a new. We have a system here now. Been using that, but I'm gonna get up the old thing. The gateway from Walmart. There's issues. It can overheat. Sometimes it's very fickle. I'm impressed with the Intel, but the manufacturer drivers, because Intel was saying, hey, you should use the ORME, that's the original manufacturer. No, but they have it's Intel processor. Why are we using um, Microsoft driver for the Intel um, wireless? I want to change the settings. I want to make sure I'm using them, getting the best benefits. The setting. I don't know if that what I have suffers from what the other one used to suffer. I'd have to do some research, but I don't see nothing suffering speed. Everything seems to be a little speedy, especially when I play that World of Tank Blitz tank game. I mean, it looks more lifelike compared to when I play it on this computer. Speed wise, seems to be. I'm playing over Wi-Fi. I had no problem. There's no more shuddering. I was getting shuddering, but that was because the processor was getting old, and or didn't have enough RAM. But that's a big game too. That's taking up 11 point, almost 12 gig of storage space. Yeah. So, but I want to run at maximum graphics. Next year we're gonna have some more products coming in. So, anybody suggestions, let me know, and like that. Okay. So like this. This is something we can play around with. Um, other than that, you know. Well, I put 11 Pro 23H on this. I didn't have much problems. But I didn't log in with Microsoft account. I came in another way. I programmed it. I use a Rufus. Is it Rufus? Rufus to burn the image onto that, and it gave you options to. You could actually bypass some things on that. And I put my own login name. The only problem doing that, I had a couple issues. It said, oh, I couldn't log into my 365 account. You know, I got it working now, but it was like a back way of coming in. Never did it like that before, but at least I don't have to have Microsoft. I don't want Microsoft controlling too much. It's up to you. I don't know why they did it. They have a lot of bloat. I got rid of the bloat. Um, I don't say, and I use the other script. I guess another channel guy there's a script floating around. Everybody's using it, but you have to use PowerShell to get into that script. I think I have it here. One of these videos does show you how to use that script. I think. Oh, this one, the tweak to run the script. I think this is the one, or it's one of these. So there's a script that runs, and you have to put it in just right in PowerShell, and then another window appears, and you just set it up, and you run either you have a laptop, you run a laptop, or you run a desktop, and it'll disable stuff and turn off spying from Microsoft. But I don't want nobody spying on me. There's no need. That's gonna tap into what bandwidth, and drop your speed and all that down. You don't and turn off remote desktop if you don't need it, and take off the remote desktop app off your device because you don't want nobody coming into your system. And be careful what that people send you. If you don't recognize people, don't accept any links. Okay, you have to play it safe. Uh-oh. Which one is that? We should talk about cell phones and the problems with cell phones. What I noticed about phones. I have to upload this file again. Actually, I'm recording and making videos, and I ran into some problems. For some reason, my phone rebooted. I know what the problem is. It overheats. You gotta keep it cold. Even though it's an octa-core, 8 cores, it can overheat. It's better like you have to keep it really cold to do anything on it. Or get like a dry ice and slap it underneath your phone. But anyway, hey, I don't want to change the subject too much. But listen, this is what you should do. Okay, run these programs, um, Wise Game Booster and WiseCare 367. Run it, clean up everything, then install Windows, the new update to Windows 11. You're gonna have to do it again, but at least you have a clean upstairs, a clean install and get rid of any junk files left over, because you don't want to, deal with those junk files and less space. Say you don't have enough space and says, gee, I don't have enough space to install Windows. That's what happened with me with the gateway. I had to remove the game to get the space. Otherwise, I couldn't install it. But things like that. So just be careful. Okay. I hope Windows 12 or whatever version of Windows that come out, they'll start from to get rid of the legacy stuff and give us full 64 128-bit processor speed. Because a lot of these processors are still 64-bit. They're still legacy 32-bit. A lot of apps are still 32-bit. I know it's cheaper to make the app at 32-bit than it is at 64-bit. But okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to come on, everybody subscribe. You got a lot of videos here. $4.94. I'll get some more up here.